Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Let's see, let's give it a second before I start going in too much. Just a second. Okay, let's see if the audio is working and then we'll get into it. Okay, yep, that sounds good. Okay, so, oh, hey, Ring Cloud. Oh, snap, okay. That was quick. Okay. So, I was going to vote today. I couldn't vote, but for some reason. But in the library, they had a book sale, surprisingly. Um, so yeah, I want to go through kind of what I got at the book sale. And honestly, you guys should guess how much I spent. So I got one, two, three, four. I got four books. Yeah, I got four books, and I paid like. Well, I'll let you guys guess maybe, and then I'll let you guys guess, and I'll say at the end. So the first thing we got is a portraits and watercolor, which is right up my alley. Like, could not get much more up my alley than this. Okay, I just want to show you guys. Let's see. Oh, snap. Okay, so they got some building eyes in watercolor. The nose, the lips, ear. Okay, and then this is really pretty. Kind of how to paint light hair versus painting dark hair. It's really cool. A hand. And then, of course, there's some full figures. Mixing colors. Yeah, this is really nice. I probably shouldn't show you guys all of this, like, legally. I don't know if I think I probably could. But they have some really cool stuff. This one's really pretty. Building like a... This is really pretty. Building like a female figure in watercolor. Yeah, all this stuff is so cool. And I guess I'll tell you guys how much I spent at the end. That's so pretty. I don't really paint like this much anymore. I do sometimes at my painting nights or my drawing nights, but in like a daily thing, I don't really use like wet watercolor like this. So they're kind of making a figure here. I should probably bring you guys up a bit. Give me a second. It's gonna shake, so just give me a second. There we go. Okay. Kind of building a figure in watercolor. I have to go back and read some of this stuff too, because it's pretty interesting. These are really cool. This has like a Robert McGee, not even like the style, but just the colors, like the burnt umber. How was my week? Oh, snap. I don't know. It was very busy, which kind of I don't like. I feel this is gonna it's not gonna be therapy, but like sometimes I feel like the week moves, or like I'm in situations that move too quickly for me. I think. Yeah, I think I like to take things slow and like I don't know, breathe every once in a while. But I feel like this week really had me moving around a lot and doing things I would rather not be doing. But it's okay. So yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll look back through this book in a second. But this was really cool. This was the first book I got. I want to see how much it's worth too. just so I feel like I got a really good deal. Let's see. What's it called? Portraits and figures in watercolor. Oh, take it. $15 book. Okay. Okay, 15 bucks. Okay, that's pretty interesting. This was the second one. Now, if you ever read Dante's Inferno or Dante's, is it just called Dante's Comedy? Oh no, the Divine Comedy. This book is honestly terrifying. Um, it's like a story of a guy that goes through. I think it is it Dante himself? No. So they take him through like the different levels of hell, and so he sees all the different levels. But the illustrations are like beyond insane. This is a really pretty one with the lady kind of drooping over him. I should zoom in too, because they're so like I don't even understand. Adonis, you actually weren't supposed to see this. It's all right, because this may or may not be a gift for you at some time. But these are insane. All of these. I don't even know how they. I really don't know how they do these. I actually don't know how. Because if you look, they're like all horizontal lines. There you go. I don't think it's just how it's printed either. I think that's actually how they're drawn as well. I have no clue how you would draw something like that. But yeah, these are very interesting illustrations. I might even reference some of these for just figure poses and stuff. Oh, there's a lot of figures in here, so that could be good. Yeah, these are crazy. These are insane. I actually haven't even read all of oh, that's really cool. You drew a frog. That's really interesting. What's the style? What's the is it Vincent Van Gogh frog? Is it a South Park frog? Yeah, this is really pretty. I need to work on. That's one thing I wanted to talk about too. Maybe not today, but like sometime in a video or something. So I don't really know where I'm going with my art style. I don't really know where I'm going with what kind of art I want to create and how I want to like what I want to show in my art. Because I don't feel like I do much finished illustrations. Wait, was this one your favorite? Is that what you're saying? Oh no, the tree frog was your favorite. Okay, I see. Oops. We're not on a steady tripod today, so it's a lot of shaking. Yeah, this is really pretty. Okay, okay, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, Adonis. Like, I would say that my favorite period of art is like commercial illustration of like the 60s and 70s. But I don't want it to be like so like I don't want my art to be so like hyper okay, we're past 5 minutes. I don't want my art to be like so hypersexual like the commercial illustration of the 60s is. So I want to find a way to like mix that with like I don't know. Let's see. Like the pulps and all that kind of stuff, like the 60s, 70s pulps. I love that stuff, but everything is a little too racy. I don't know if I really want that. Yeah, the pulps, exactly. This is actually an artist that I think does that very well, where he does like very feminine, pretty figures, but they're not like super like, they're not doing anything crazy. They're not like in crazy poses. This is Alphonse Mucha, who's like I think Alphonse Mucha is probably in the top 150 most famous artists. I would guess, maybe. I hope. Okay. Are you gonna head out, Fran? But this is Alphonse Mucha. Alphonse Mucha is so. Oh my goodness, Alphonse Mucha is so good. I was surprised to even see this. But he does such a good job of like keeping the face really like clean. Aside from like the, I can zoom in too. He does a really good job, like a perfect job of keeping the face like open and clean. And there's like no lines across the cheeks, no lines across the forehead, but you get enough emotion from the eyes and stuff. So I don't know how to. Maybe this is a direction I would like to start moving in. And that's before we even get into the book. That's before we even get to the book. Okay, so this stuff, I'm not gonna say it looks like my art, but like the blocky, like pre-sketched kind of stuff looks a little bit like I feel like I have some of this inside of me. But once he gets like his actual good work, it's like, okay, this is like really scary how good he is. Yeah, he's very, very, very talented. I need to look more into Alphonse Mucha. Oh my goodness. This figure is so, I might have to do a study of some of these. This figure is so pretty, the way it just kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it, but the way they just kind of like fall over. I almost wonder, I wonder if this is a posed model or, yeah, I don't know what this would be from. Yeah, he also has like a sense of humor too. He also has like there's a really little dude, a really little guy passed out, and then some ladies tending to him. You can go live if you just hit the plus button at the bottom of your phone. But I think you might have to have like 500 subscribers or something like that. This is really pretty. Like, so I think this is what most people know Alphonse Mucha for, like this style. Like the beer bottle, like commercial art style. Or I think probably not beer, but wine or like voting posters and stuff like that in France. Which that's also crazy to think, like, if you're a semi-successful artist, people are only gonna know you for a certain kind of thing. Like, they don't always get your whole breadth of your whole work. A lot of times they just like one thing of yours, one style of yours, or one work of yours like kind of outshines the rest of it. This looks like it's from Imagination. A little bit with the hands. Kind of looks a little like he made it up. Oh my goodness, yeah. Playing with scale. This figure is huge. This figure's tiny. This figure's even smaller. But they're all in the same. Very interesting. Oh my goodness. And then when he starts putting color in. Was this one looks like Spiderwick Chronicles? This one? You've mentioned that a couple times. I don't know if I quite remember what Spiderwick Chronicles even is. Okay, I do remember. I did a book report on the Spiderwick Chronicles, but I don't think I even read the book. Okay. When he starts putting color in as well, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think this is the direction I would like to go. Yeah. This is so nice. Yeah, these are really. Oh, and we have the sketch of this one in the beginning. Here it is. What's up, Ash? Oh snap, Ash. Okay, there we go. We also have the sketch. So this is what it looked like sketched out. Very interesting. I don't know. Something about this is very interesting. Drew's clothing needed to be a certain standard. Okay. I don't know how that ties into this, but okay. Thank you. I wish they said what this was in. It looks like oil. I would assume it's oil. I mean, I don't know why it would be anything else. Aren't these so pretty? This lady too, very, 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 very pretty. Yeah, I like this because the women are like very beautiful, but they're not like in any kind of racy poses. They're not like, they're just really elegant women. I like that. And this is just a preliminary. This isn't even the final painting. Can you guys see? This is just like preliminary drawing. So this isn't even the finished work. This is just like him sketching it out and getting it figured out. This is after. Is this Renaissance? When is Renaissance? Is Renaissance 1810s? My Renaissance history is not great. '14th to 1700, 14th to 17th century. So that would be what, 1500 to 1800, I believe, right? Does James Gurney just like this? James Gurney's kind of in a different ball game a little bit. Yeah, he's in a little bit of a different field than this. I feel like this is what I feel like this kind of stuff is what Muka is most known for. Because you can even see like this is like some sort of, let's see what this is. Jor de Steamer. Oh snap! Okay, hold on. So this is an American. So this is a Native American guy. I didn't even notice that. There's a Native American guy in the background with his hand on her shoulder. St. Louis. This must be like some kind of football game. Let's see. Let's look up. Let's go to Google Translate. What is this? French? French. Exposition. Universal. Okay, so International Exhibition of St. Louis. Let's look up what Jour de Steamer is. Jour de Steamer Day. Okay, I don't know what this means. There's some important exhibition. Really, you remember this time period? Were you from back then? Are you from the 1800s? Was that what it says? Does it say dress to impress? I don't think it does. Yeah, this is like some kind of football. I don't know why I feel football game vibes off of this. And then we have, I believe that's Jesus. Man, I would love to figure out how he sketched. I would love to figure out how he sketched this stuff out. It almost looks like he sketches kind of similarly to what's his name, Joe Kubert, where he kind of like does like a rough, just like a rough like boom, 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 and then refines the lines. That's really pretty. Any thoughts on Alex Ross? I love Alex Ross. Alex Ross is probably my rankings. My rankings are so like wavering on a daily basis. Like even seeing this puts Alphonse Muka like way higher on my list now than he used to be. I would say right now, my favorite. Okay, let's look up. Let's go through favorite artists. Let's go favorite artist right now. Probably one is probably Robert McGinnis. Two might be, who's number two? Who's number two? There's so many. I can't do it. I can't. You guys can't make me do the favorites. Ed Piskor, not really. He was a great comic artist, but not like he's not really like a fine artist. I hate that you said that too. I hate that you said that. These are really pretty too. I wish, okay, 1899. You do this in 1899. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be looking back at this for just, look at this, like, I'm sorry. Just look at the scale. Like, it's just very interesting. Very interesting the way that everything kind of is played out. Okay, next one. I think this actually be my last. Oh, no, I have more. But this was the last one I got at the book sale today. I might use this one as reference. But it's just pictures of early America. Also, do you guys keep the book jackets? Because I kind of want to get rid of them. I don't like the book jackets. I don't like how like sticky they are. Even like when they're clean, they're like kind of like a weird. You know what I mean? Here we go. There's plenty of like cowboy figures here. There was one picture too that I saw I really liked. Oh, this one's really nice. This has very Rembrandt feel. It's not really a painting, but so it just goes through like early Civil War history, Native American history. This is like 1920s, yeah. Civil War. Then we go into still Civil War. Okay. Still Civil War. Still Civil War. That's not Nat Love. That's not Nat Love. That's not. Is it? No, it can't be. Who is this? What's this guy's name? I've seen him before. I know it is Nat Love. Okay, it is Nat Love. As far as starting your own channel goes, you should start when you have ideas. Whenever you have an idea, you can go ahead and start. My first video, I don't even think it's up anymore. But it was so... Actually, my first video was fine. But my second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th videos were horrendous. So, doesn't matter. You can just post whatever you want. Yeah, these are just really nice. I think there's a lot of photos on here that I could use as reference or collage or something like that. It's all in black and white though, so that is something. But lots of pictures. That's really what I like. I don't like going on the internet to find pictures. I really don't. It takes too much time and I can never find what I'm looking for. I think I'm going to get rid of this book jacket too. Actually, maybe not. I think it just looks better like this. Doesn't it look better like that? Okay. Another book I got. I guess you got this from Goodwill. It was so beat up. It looked like somebody took a bite out of the top. But this is just like movie moments. So look at that. Boom, look at that figure. That's a great one. That's a beautiful figure. I could definitely use that. I could definitely use this. This would be very nice. There's a very straight up and down with a turned head. I like that. Oh, I've seen this. This is Casablanca. Casablanca is a great movie. If you've never seen it, Casablanca is great. Humphrey Bogart. Okay, for sure, Rancon. It was good to see you. I hope you start that channel someday. Yeah, okay. This is another one I got. I think it was really nice. Very, very, very cool. I think I paid like $2 for this. Oh, you know what? I think why I got this. I thought this was an actress I really like. I don't know if it is. I should have done that. Okay, I have a frame painting of this actress I really like. Not painting, a frame picture. Tina Aumont. It looked so much like her. Doesn't it look like her? I don't think it is her. But that's the reason. That's the whole reason I got this book, was because I thought that was Tina Aumont. Definitely not her. Looks kind of like her though. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? I think I want to do a couple sketches. Man, if the corner right here was not beat up, this would be such a better book. Maybe I'll tape it. Maybe that's what I'll do. Get some black tape. Fix that up. Okay. I want to sketch just for a little bit. It's already been almost 30 minutes, so maybe we'll just take it to the 30-minute mark. Oh, okay. Also, this is the most recent book cover I've been working on. I don't know how much I like it. I think I liked it when I started it, but something about it doesn't feel complete. And maybe that's just because there's no words or anything on it yet. Like there's no title or like there's no words, so it looks a little strange. But yeah, I think I'll be finished with it soon. I'm gonna scan it in and see how it looks, and then I'll fix it from there, I guess. Oops, that was from a painting night. I forget that the sketchbook is like risky. I gotta be careful which page I show in the sketchbook. 'Cause this is the one I take to my painting night sometimes. Thanks, Adonis. I appreciate that. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull out two. So now I have the urge to draw some pretty ladies from a long time ago. So I'm going to kind of see if we can't find something from one of my reference books. Let's see if we can't find a pretty lady. This is the dream, honestly. Wouldn't this be so cool? Just live on like a ranch, like a little Mexican villa ranch. Okay. This may take a little bit, as it always does. Here we go. This is a good one. Kind of an older lady. Is this Theodore Roosevelt? It is. Okay, this is Theodore Roosevelt's wife. How did I know that? How did I know that? I feel like the only first lady that people know from history is Jackie Kennedy. I feel like that's the only one that people talk about. Is Jackie Kennedy. But I think Eleanor stacks up when you look at history and what they've done. Okay. I'm gonna grab... Man, this is hard to maneuver. Okay. We're gonna go like this, flip that over, and see if we can't get both of these in here at the same time. Okay. Where's my pencil? This is good. Okay. Oops. Okay, I got a pencil sharpener, but it broke, apparently. There we go. Here's a pencil. So I'm gonna see if I can't. What I imagined Alphonse Mucha drew like is something like this. I imagine he would put down like try to be pretty accurate with the head. I would imagine he would try to be pretty accurate with the head. And then try his best to kind of cut out her, not cut out, but like figure out where her chest was at. Or something like this, and put like just markings where stuff would be. Probably a little messed up here. I'm not even drawing the same pose. I'm gonna do a little bit of a different pose. So there's her rib cage. And then of course she has her hips, which would be, I don't know anatomy great, but I know her hips would be something like this. Which leads for her legs to, what kind of pose would her legs be in? Maybe something like this. There you go. And then her legs would kind of, maybe you don't even really need her legs because she's gonna be wearing a gown anyways, so maybe just do the physics of the gown, which would be falling straight like this, and then it would kind of accumulate on the ground. That's the good thing about dresses, is that you don't really need leg anatomy with dresses. At least a lot of it. You need a little bit. There it is, kind of accumulating on the ground. Which relieves her arms, which are, in this photo, they're kind of down by her side. But what if we did, she doesn't have much shoulders, so they kind of come straight from her, the joint. They kind of come straight from the joint right here. So I'm going to shoot it down like this. That's her bicep. And then maybe her arm is a little bit like, I don't like this. I don't mind this style of like drawing. It is kind of scary. You kind of like want to get things right. But maybe her arm this side just kind of falls down. Yeah, it doesn't look like a very natural pose. Then her hand kind of trails off like this maybe. Okay, not perfect. But we're just drawing. He also was very good at facial expressions too, which is not one of my strong suits, I'd say. Okay. Honestly, I don't really feel like finishing this. But I do want to sketch because it is in the title, so I'm going to sketch a little bit. So if you came to see a sketch, you're getting a little bit of something. I'm going to try and kind of thin her up a little bit. I don't really, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I would prefer to, it's just for taste, you know. I don't want to, I'm not trying to draw Eleanor Roosevelt. I'm just trying to draw a woman in a dress. I actually wanted to do a video about that, like why we only draw skinny people or why we only draw pretty people. Why we don't draw monsters. I'm just kidding. I'm not monsters. I was gonna do a video on like why artists don't really draw non-conventionally attractive people. Or if they do, it's like their thing, like that they only draw not ugly, but like non-conventionally attractive people. But I never made that video. I haven't made it yet, so. She has a very interesting hairstyle too, which is like kind of a couple big swirls. Okay. Not the best, but that's all the effort I want to give to this drawing today. Thumb's on the, hold on. Thumb would be on the inside, yeah. Thumb's not on the outside. I almost drew her thumb on the outside of her hand. Thumb's on the inside pointing towards your body. Wait, is it? Hold on. Yeah, thumb's always pointing inside your body. Okay, and with this hand, she could be like, her elbow's right there, so her hand would be pointing. I guess you could do either way. I'm going to point her hand up with... See, now this is where it changes. Now her thumb is pointing outside. Yeah. Very hard to see how this would be. This hand anatomy is actually killing me. Making me go crazy. Okay. We're just gonna make her hand. I kind of want her to like give like a limp-wristed, like, I don't know, like maybe like someone at like some kind of royal party trying to kiss her hand, and he's like, all right, whatever. It's kind of the vibe her face gives too. And in that case, her thumb would be, oh my goodness. Where's her thumb at? If you have your hand like this, your thumb is still on the inside. Okay, so it would be over here. Something like that. Okay, that's good enough. Maybe we should shade a little bit of her face, just to ruin everything. I feel like in general, shading women's faces is like kind of like the easiest way to make them like either look like 40 years older than they would have. Or have you guys ever seen like when people start doing tattoos and they start shading women and children's faces and it starts to make everything look kind of weird? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mess this up on purpose. I'm just gonna shade all of this. Also, have you guys ever tried white charcoal? This is the last thing I'm gonna bring up before I get off. I tried white charcoal the other day and it was very, very, very nice. Where is it at? Oh, I gotta find it. Here it is. I used some white charcoal in here. It's like it's like really, really, really bright. This was just like a sketch of myself, but it's the white charcoal gets like super white, as opposed to like color pencils, which At least the ones I use, the white color pencils don't really do a whole lot. It does smudge though, so that is kind of a downside. But okay, I think that's it. 40 minutes, that's kind of a long time. I did not plan on streaming that long. I plan on streaming to the 30-minute mark, but we are all good. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'm really appreciative of all you guys that commented and that chatted with me for a little bit. I'll try to be here next Saturday, as I usually am here on Saturdays. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.